Good evening. Fantastic evening. Been a beautiful day. I even drove from Pocono back home with the roof off the car. Freaking cold. But the sun and the fresh air and the music, it was just, and the whole motorway was mine. And that was kind of cool. I kind of liked that. You know, there was just nobody there. I passed 3 police officers and I thought, oh God, someone's going to stop me because I've got the roof off. But they didn't. And I'm hoping I'm just not talking to myself. But Phyllis is all ready to go. So it'll be interesting to see what Phyllis has been up to for our journey of the Fool. And I did have some people saying, can we have some cards? And I thought, sure. We'll have Tuesday Tarot tonight as well. So there's one little eye. Let's see if I can guess. Angie or Joe? Come on, tell me. Angie or Joe? Angie or Joe? No, they're not going to speak. That's okay. It's been an interesting day. Glad the rest of the country's down to whatever. Hi Charmaine, how are you? Hopefully Auckland will be able to follow very quickly, but we don't want to talk about that. We want to rock into the week and be positive. We're here, we've got to do this shit, and if anyone can do it, Auckland can. Hi Lou, how are you, mate? Hope it's a little bit drier over your side, although apparently we've got lots of rain and hail coming tomorrow. I was just saying, beautiful day out here this morning. I went to my bubble last night and had dinner with Elaine and Steve and drove home this morning with the roof off the car. A little bit chilly willy, but the best thing was I went to Pocono Countdown. Oh my God, what a difference. Papakura Countdown hardly has... No, it's not still Sunday. It's flaming Monday, isn't it? God, I hope so. I hope it's Monday. So Papakura Countdown's been New World. I usually go to Papakura New World, and that's sort of been a little bit short just lately. So I thought, no, I'm up early. I'll go to Countdown Pocono. They had my coffee. I have not been able to get my Cafe au lait Dolce Gusto pods for weeks. So I bought 2 boxes. And they had fresh loaded potato salad, which I adore. So I've been munching potato salad and coleslaw all day. And I've got chocolate for tonight. Well, actually, it's not chocolate. I don't know if any of you eat it, but I love nougat. And there's a beautiful, hang on, I've got to have a little sip of water. It's getting dry. Cheers for a fabulous week ahead. So yes, so here I am in 7th heaven in an empty supermarket, like no people, and stuff on the shelf. And then you get round the corner to the toilet paper section. Oh my God, they are stacked to the ceiling with toilet paper. People in Pocono do not have to worry. Not at all. You like nougat too? It's called Dalmatian, something beginning with D. And I put it in the fridge. Oh yeah. And if I'm feeling really, really decadent, I dip it in chocolate. You know that dipping chocolate? I know that's disgusting. Yes, so we are going to have Tuesday Tarot. That's it. Della, yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. So, Phyllis is kind of ready to rock and roll. But we'll give it a couple of more minutes and I'll just burble on. And see who else comes in. And then we'll see what Phyllis has been... Leslie Ann is here, Lou's here, Charmaine's here. Brilliant. This is awesome. I mean, we do have to rock it out, don't we? There's nothing, you know, it's like I got asked the other day, are you bored? No, it was today. Oh, you must be bored. Fuck, I'm not bored. I have too much to do. I'm making Elaine's birthday present because her birthday is the day after the lockdown 4. That's when they make the decision if we stay in lockdown or whatever. And knowing our luck, we'll probably stay in lockdown. So I thought, right, I can't go out and get her something. And sure, yeah, I can go online and buy something, but I'm making her something. And I can't tell you what it is in case she listens to this, because sometimes she sneaks in. And I'm making her something, and that's keeping me quiet because it's very complicated and I have to actually think about it. So when I do it, it's like, okay, I have to spend an hour doing it with no TV, no radio, no interruptions, so that I can follow it and do it. So I'm doing that. We're doing Phyllis. That takes up a bit of time. Still doing readings. Going to put out, try and do something really a little bit different this week. Yeah. So, okay, what we'll do now is, well, we got a 4 in. Shall we go for it? Because I doubt anyone else will be coming in now, I don't think. What time is it? 7:07. Okay, 1 more minute, and then we'll go for it. And I have a little bit of a craving for golden raisins. Don't know why. Not black raisins, but those lovely golden ones. So, and I heard today that Binin is open in Takanini. But really, I've done enough shopping to last me a fucking lifetime. My freezer is full. My cupboards are full. And I really don't need to go out. Rewa, hi. So I really don't need to go out. Right, so we'll go for it, shall we? So Phyllis, we left Phyllis last Wednesday. So I would say Phyllis has been motoring around for maybe a couple of years now. She's had, she's decided in her chariot that she's off. And remember, she was deciding to to go back onto her life pathway that, perhaps love was distracting her from what her pathway was. And so she jumped in her fabulous car, her chariot, her Chevy, and off she went. And so since we last left her, what she's been doing is she's been getting stronger. She has. She's been learning her lessons. She's been having some adventures. She's been a little bit aggro. She really has been a little bit aggressive. She shows strength by really making sure her point is heard, and sometimes she's been a bit physically aggressive. I mean, this is a Westie chick, and Westie girls are really tough. You don't mess with them. I actually liken them to the boot girls in Bristol when I was 17, 18 in Bristol. And, the boot girls were tough. Absolutely tough as. And I will never forget being in a pub in Bristol, and it was one of our favourites. It was Dick Turpin's, probably still there. Anyway, I was with my mates, and they were a bit rough. No, we were all a bit rough. We were staunch bitches. This was, staunch bitches. Anyway, I didn't think about it. They were girls. Nice girls. So I had been chatting with this guy, and he was hot. Oh my God, he was absolutely fucking gorgeous. And I wanted this man. There was no doubt about it. He seemed to be single. And so I was doing the Kiwi chat up, because being a Kiwi in Bristol is a bit unusual. So, you're about 5 points up on the local girls because, the men were interested, boys were interested in this independent girl who was way away from home. Anyway, chatting him up, and then thought, oh shit, I've got to go to the toilet. Pardon the pun. So off I went to the ladies, and next thing I know, I hear very heavy footsteps. Jax, stay in the cubicle. And I went, what? Stay in the cubicle. It was my friend Anna. And I went, Anna. She goes, no, stay there. I went, okay. And I sort of heard quite a lot of kerfuffle and rumblings and not so pleasant sounds. She's came out, and there's this girl lying on the floor or half up against the wall, not looking too healthy. And I said, "What have you done?" She says, "We look after our own, mate. That's the girlfriend of the bloke you were chatting up, and she was coming in to do some damage to you, and we decided we would do damage to her first." So Phyllis is a bit of a staunch chick. Phyllis would be one of those ones going into the bathroom to help a girl out, because Phyllis is strong, you know. And Phyllis has been through a lot since last Wednesday. You know, this has been some years. Well, time is this sort of thing. She's matured. She's used her lessons she learned from the magician. She's used her lessons that she's learned from the Hierophant and all of those. She's still learning, and she feels strong. And she feels strong. And this is the only strength she knows, though. You know, she's out there. You know, if I've got to say something, I'm saying it, because that's, to her, that's strength. Anyway, Phyllis is driving up this road. Now, remembering, we've kind of left the psychic spiritual fair behind. And where she's driving now is a bit sort of the hippie trippy trail. And she's been to a commune. That's part of it. You know, she thought, oh, I'll go here and live with these people for a while. And they taught her a bit of strength. You know, she learned to stand her own ground in a group of people. And she learned to give her opinion, and that she had strong opinions, but they didn't quite agree with the commune leaders. So Phyllis thought that she might just pack her bag into her convertible and drive up the road. So up the road was a yoga retreat. She really liked that, and she became very bodily strong. And right next door to the yoga place was a health gym. So she stayed there for a few weeks. She really liked that, and that was strong physical strength. So you can imagine, you know, our Phyllis has some bulging muscles, and our Phyllis is really doing her thing. And she can handle anything. She's strong. She can handle anything. So she's driving on, and it's a bit like Nimbin. If you've been to Nimbin in Australia, it's fabulous. It's just amazing. Very happy. And she's driving along, and she comes to this little village. And there's, as I say, it's like Nimbin. There's some little shops, and there's a spiritual bookshop. There's a little bakehouse that makes marijuana cookies. There's a retreat shop. There's a health shop. There's an organic shop. You know the kind. Oh my God, Rocco's one on the 8th. Oh my God, Rocco's amazing. So anyway, so that's my friend Lee down there. His baby is 1 year old. So anyway, Phyllis is in this village, and she parks the car. She gets out, and she sees a woman in the middle of the street. And a lion is about to attack this woman. And Phyllis goes, far out. You know, she's not strong enough. And then she suddenly sees that the woman is being very gentle. And the woman isn't scared. And she's stroking the lion's head. And she's tickling it under the chin. And she's talking to the lion very calmly and very soothingly. The lion's not hurting her. The lion is just lying down and taking all of this. And Phyllis is going, what is this? And the woman turns to Phyllis and says, you know, well, sometimes calm and coolness is stronger than aggression. And by this time, the lion's on his back, purring and carrying on. So Phyllis, our little fool, who's been learning all of this stuff on her tarot journey, learns another lesson, that sometimes, in fact most of the time, the strongest of strengths is actually cool, calm and collected. Yeah. So that's our lesson that our Phyllis has learned. She has learned the tarot card of strength. That yes, there is that outer physical, emotional strength, but there is also the strongest of strengths, which is to be calm, to be gentle, to be kind, and it takes more strength to do that than it does to be aggressive. So there you go. So now we're going to do Tuesday Tarot, and we'll do Phyllis's next port of call tomorrow. So A, B, or C, people. And I will tell you that Lee is the one who thought of the name for me. He's the one who thought of Tuesday Tarot, because I could never decide what, well, it was going to be Tuesday and then it was always another day. He said, so why don't you just call it Tuesday Tarot? So that's what it's been ever since. Brilliant. So A, B, or C, people, let's have a look. And remember, this video will be on YouTube. This is number 7, I think it is. So Phyllis's Adventures Through the Tarot is all on the YouTube channel, and it'll go up in the morning. Okay, if you've chosen A, be diplomatic tomorrow. Lou, like you could be diplomatic. Well, actually, yes, you can. You can probably be more diplomatic than me. B, if you've chosen A, be diplomatic. Just watch what you say before you say it. Think about how the other person's feeling, even if you really want to rock them up. And also, diplomacy is the art of getting what you want by sort of being diplomatic. You know, it's the art of getting what you want with a little bit of sort of grace. Yes, that's a good word for it, grace. So if you've chosen A, please be diplomatic. If you've chosen B, you have a strong foundation for the week, which is excellent. It means not a lot can go wrong. You know exactly where you are and that there is growth. And for all this is COVID, people, it doesn't matter. It's still a strong foundation for abundance and for prosperity and for making good business and financial moves. Yes, grease. That's right, Lee. That's the perfect word. Greasing the wheels. Isn't that what you call diplomacy? Greasing the wheels, making things go a bit smoothly, which in fact is kind of a bit like Phyllis and her strength. You know, she's learned that strength is more about other things. See, Lee, you need to be on more often. You're brilliant. If you've chosen C, you're going to be restricted and you're not going to like it. Sorry about that, but there are some things that, you know, just happen and someone is going to, well, let's put it this way. We all know that when I give you a negative reading, it means you can change it or you can be aware of it. So be aware that there may be some restrictions tomorrow, and if you want to change them or work around them, you should be able to, okay? And it's not big stuff, it's just little restrictions. Like I felt very restricted going to the supermarket and not having my Dolce Gusto capsules on the shelf. But I had them at Pocono this morning, which is much better. And our bonus card. What's our bonus card? Oh, illumination. You are going to be illuminated. All of us are going to have illumination. Well, we did today. The rest of the fucking country's gone to level 2. And we're at level 4. But then, Aucklanders are good at this shit. You know, you couldn't trust level 4 to anyone else, so we've got it. And we're doing a damn good stonking job of it. So, you know, we're all good. Illumination is about uncovering something, being shown something in a different light, and enjoying that. So let's go for your try. Okay, Rewa, you try. So if you chose A, be diplomatic, or as Lee beautifully put it, grease the wheels in your direction. If you chose B, you have strong foundations for the week, get to work. If you chose C, there are some restrictions, but you can get around them. And our bonus card is we have illumination and enlightenment. And of course, I have to realize we're not all in Auckland. I know a lot of you listen to me from Australia and all the rest of it. So illumination. Something is going to be revealed to us. So that's us for tonight. I hope you enjoyed Phyllis's journey in her journey of the Fool. And happy birthday to Rocco, 1 year old. Wow, that's amazing. He's so cute. He's so cute. So I want all of you to behave yourselves, and I will be back tomorrow when Phyllis will embark on the next part of her journey. Now remember, we're doing Phyllis's journey Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and throwing Tuesday Tarot in there as well, until Phyllis has done all 21 lessons in her life. She's not doing too badly. Okay, love you all. Behave yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow night.